again, this has been DC Talk presents DC Academy, imparting ideas, insights, and innovation. Once again, I'm Tolentino, and I am your host. Today, we'll be talking about the ins and outs of building a solid digital marketing strategy for your business. How do you acquire new customers at low or zero marketing spend? Well, we'll talk about that here. So our guest for today is the digital marketing manager for Denari Cash. She has 9 years of experience in brand building, digital marketing, strategy, media, and analytics. Let us all welcome Ingrid, Sandra, Papa.
Hi! Thank you for having me. Thank you, Jay, for initiating this. Thank you, Denari Cash family, for this. Happy to be here.
Yes, I'm also happy to be hosting this event for today. Now, can you tell me more about your role in Denari Cash?
I'm the digital marketing manager of Denari Cash. So my role is to reach the right customers on digital across different touch points through the use of creatives, relevant and effective communications. Also to nurture the customers from onboarding until they continuously use the product. So that's my primary role in Denari Cash.
What are the changes that you have seen in consumer behavior when it comes to money transfers and adapting to technology?
Well, Jay, when it comes to adapting to new technology, we have seen a lot of tech products actually that are born to address certain needs. As you know, technology was created to address specific problems or to make life more convenient for everyone. So if you have a tech product that addresses a certain need and you're good at solving that problem, then you're good. That would be amazing for your consumers. It's not reversal. It's not vice versa, wherein you create a product and then you expect customers to come to your product. It's building a product that addresses whatever your customers' needs are. And I think with the Denari Cash, people have been very receptive when we launched Denari Cash 2 years ago. They are open to change. They're adapting to technology. We've seen that also, specifically this year, 2020, people have been more receptive to tech solutions that they could use. For example, money sending. They've been more receptive to the app because who would imagine that money sending can be done conveniently with just the use of the smartphone. And then you wouldn't believe that we have actually customers from different customer segments, different age groups. So I would definitely be proud to say that customers now across all segments are very adaptive to technology. Well, when it comes to money sending also, we've seen that the trust of users to a product that's tech is definitely stronger as compared to before. Why did I say that? Because people are sending more money as compared to how much they send before. So I think when we started, people were kind of hesitant to trust the product because it's tech. There's this fear of losing your money. Now we have observed that a lot of people are sending more. So it signifies that people are just trusting us, or they're very adaptive to technology or to change. Yeah, on our end, when customers would install Denari Cash, what happens is our main goal is to get them from point A to point B. So upon onboarding, how do we make them use the app? Transact immediately. So they are made to understand how the app works. Some of them, prior to installation, they already know how to use the app. Some of them, they need proper tutorial, or they need one-on-one tutorial, one-on-one calls. We're happy to do that. We're happy to cater to these customers until they become more confident and independent in using the product. At the end of the day, we want everything to be frictionless. We want everything to be seamless from installation up until transaction and retransaction.
It does show that a lot of consumers now are welcoming the change, especially in technology. So when they're sending money, they want to make sure that it is more convenient for them. And now that there's pandemic, they also want to make sure that it's a safe transfer. As marketing professionals like what you are doing in Denari Cash, you're doing a really great job in reaching those people who are in need. Because as experts say, you can be the best person at what you do, or you might have the best product in the market, but if people don't know it, then best known beats best.
Agree to that. That's why we're trying to, our practices in terms of digital marketing, we continuously iterate, we test and learn. We try to experiment what works, what doesn't, and then how we could amplify, how we could scale the efforts that we're doing. It's really crucial because everyone, every brand, all brands are on digital right now. UAE has a 99% internet penetration. People spend around 4 hours using tech products or online products. The space really to compete is it's a big arena for all of us.
And when it comes to marketing and creativity, what has worked and what didn't?
So when it comes to marketing and creativity, for us, it's what we've noticed is it should be a balance of functional in a sense that we need to make people understand how to use the product, what are the services they could enjoy, what are its benefits, and then emotional or the poignant stories. They should be able to relate to what we are communicating. Everything has to be relevant to them. Also, when it comes to talent or people, it should be people they can relate to. For example, expats. Having a fellow expat speaking or talking about the experience is a big standout for the marketing and communications that we're doing. Also, what we've changed is we try to make the platform be center stage of the customers. So we try to give the platform to them, their voice, how they could reach out to their families. Also, we've talked about different topics that are relevant to them, not just about money transfers. Also, for example, how to be like street smart, how to be smart in dealing with different issues or topics that's very relevant to what expats are facing.
Yeah, and I love the strategy that you've been doing thus far, and I can feel that every ad that I see on social media is really targeted the concerns or the daily or usual concerns of every expat living here in the Middle East. Like you invite influencers, you invite experts on certain topics. As a user, I also feel that the ads that I see are relevant to me. So I get curious, I tap that ad and watch the video that Denari Cash is also showing on their social media page. Good job on doing that.
When it comes to videos, I forgot to mention that it's also a balance of the short form, medium form, and long form to cater to different customers' behavior. Some people are more on the go, so we need to serve short form videos or the static ones. Other people are more immersed, so they are adaptive to watching long form video content, such as the Facebook Lives, interviews, so those sort of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, combination of different strategies has to be done because not all customers are the same, and not all customers have the same age, same groups, same gender, and it has to really relate to every buyer's or consumer's persona, as what they say. Now, Ingrid, can you take us through the changes in digital marketing that you've done in Denari Cash? Let's say for the past couple of months, how did you adapt to the changing consumer behavior and mindset?
All right, that's a very good question. When it comes to the recalibrating digital strategies, we recalibrate based on data, based on consumers' need. We don't just simply change. What we've done in the past is that we've become, I think, smarter when it comes to spending. So we sort of recalibrated how we spend our spending, splitting the paid and cultivating the referral program. And then that also, the iteration in product also comes in hand with that. We need to make sure that the product is iterated based on the consumer's behavior, based on their mindset. Even just changing simple features, simple buttons, it's based on the behavior of the customers. Some of the glaring things that I could share is on the referral program, we introduced refer and get rewarded. So whenever a person successfully refers someone, he would get 20 dirhams in his Denari Cash account across all customers. Across all segments. We've also introduced this what we call the gift box. Some people would receive a gift box. So, for example, you get an email, push notification, and an in-app feature. When you open the app, there's a splash page tells you that you have a gift box. In order for you to open that gift box, you need to share it to 5 people. So we added like a social sharing component there of giving the gift box, and the people wherein you share the gift to would also receive the gift box. And then once they receive the gift box, they'll be prompted to people share, the other people would share, and then the people that they've shared to would also share to others. And then once you get 5 people to download using that gift box, the gift will be revealed to you. And then a lot of people got curious because the content of that gift box varies: discounts, vouchers, cash rewards, gadget. We also have some rewards because at the end of the day, we are all working towards a goal, which is to make sending money or to make lives easier for expat workers in the UAE. We've also introduced games. As you all know, sending money is something that's done maybe once a month, once every 2 months, or once every quarter for some people. We've introduced to make people more adaptive to what we're offering. So it's just a way of giving back to the customers. So we want every sender Denari Cash to be receiver, because most of the expats here are working to provide for their family. So why not, as a business, why don't we do the same for the expats? Why not give something to them? So we introduced the games wherein they could earn rewards when they play the game. So you have to spin the wheel and then scratch the card, and then if they play those, other rewards will be revealed in the end. And then if they run out of credits to win rewards, they could either perform an action, do a transaction, or refer a friend to get rewards. So the response has been very good. A lot of people have been using it, and then we've seen 500% growth in referrals in just a month. That's unpaid. So that's I think a very good strategy that has worked for us.
Yeah, when you say the referrals are unpaid, does that fall under the 20 dirham per referral program or no?
In digital marketing, when you do paid efforts, the cost to get installs is more than $1. It's definitely more than $1. But when you try to cultivate current customers that you have, I think, as I've mentioned, we became smarter in spending. The challenge is how do you make that cost per installation, that over $1, 50% less or 75% less. So with the referral program, I think we're able to just achieve that.
Yeah, I think the referral program is really working, because you know what, my girlfriend has referred a lot of her friends in Denari Cash. She's earning an extra dirham out of those referrals, and I think I would recommend my clients to do that as well. Imagine you refer 10 of your friends, you already have 200 dirhams for that month. And I think you're doing a lot of great strategies in terms of gamifying or gamification, and there are a lot of consumers who prefer those things to make it more engaging for them and for Denari Cash as well. So yep, great strategies in acquiring new customers. All right, well, how about challenges? What were the challenges that you faced, and how did you make these problems work for you?
When it comes to challenges, I think the number one would be the new corridors where we've launched this year. It's the same as when we launched the Denari Cash. We started with the Filipino market, Filipino expats first, and then the challenges that we encountered there was that introducing the new tech product, how do we make them understand who we are, how do we make them understand that this product's beneficial to them, and then this product solves the problem, or this product gives a solution to the ongoing problems that they have. Definitely, capturing new corridors is a challenge for us. In our team, we work with a very diverse team from different cultures as well. So I think that's how we've kind of addressed it. It's good that we have different points of view from different people, diverse people in the organization. And then also infusing data and technology into what we do. We try to make everything integrated. For example, when you do customer support, when you do marketing, you have to understand technology and data. Same as the technology and data disciplines of organization. They have to understand customer support. They have to understand marketing. So instead of building silos wherein we work independently, we try to make everything integrated and understand what each of one is doing. Because knowing the consumer behavior is very tricky. People's behavior change in a step. They could change. Also, it's varying. For example, your understanding or your behavior is different from mine. So how could we iterate a product that's personalized for each of those customers? That's one of the challenges that we've addressed this year with Binary Cash.
The good thing about Binary Cash is that you guys either are diversified or you have different cultures, different insights, and different ideas, all working together for one common goal. And I also like what you said about integration. Is it integration of different strategies and different thinking to make sure that you guys can cope, and not just cope but actually thrive during the pandemic season? How about in the organization? How has the entire team of Binary Cash adapted to remote setup? Let's say marketing with minimum budget. How does that work?
Yeah, I think we've kind of adapted to it already. Even if we are all working remotely, we've already gotten used to it because, as they say, you have in the end you have no choice. It's work for you. You have to adapt to. And how do you turn those challenges into opportunities? So that's something we're able to adapt to. Of course, there are a few challenges, especially at first. For example, video shoot. How can you do it remotely? One of the solutions that we found is that we need to find talents or influencers who could shoot themselves with a minimal supervision, wherein the editor doesn't have to meet the talent anymore in order to come up with the video. And I think that process is also faster if someone can do things on his own. Someone can work independently. That makes everything faster for all of us. When it comes to budget, yeah, I think we mentioned that had to be smarter with how we spent our budget. It's not just purely acquisition. How do we acquire the right customers, and how do we make those customers? So the customer also speaks for us, not just us. It's not just the one way we're in us pushing the product to them. So it's like a network. It's like a web wherein everything is interconnected.
Well, communication does play an important role in every organization. Now, can you tell me more about your competitors? What's the money transfer or money remittance landscape nowadays?
When it comes to competition, we've seen that a lot of organizations that are offering money transfer or money remittance services have become more aggressive, more competitive when it comes to offering product rates as well. I think it also the disruption in behavior is also born out of the situation, the pandemic. There has been an increasing need for a tech product, an online product that gives a solution for money transfer. If you know, a lot of our competitors have introduced apps as well, and then they were very competitive in pricing, offering promos. But at the end of the day, we're all solving one solution, which is to make money remittance process seamless, easier, more convenient for the customers. At the end of the day, it's the customer's decision on what works best for him or her and what brings the most value. We're just happy that we're in this industry, competing and catering for customers. We're just happy to provide the solution that we could offer to the customers, and that's the very core of what we do.
Yeah, well, I agree that competition is part of any business, because if you do not compete, then there's no way for you to improve on whatever you are doing, whether if you are in any other field of business. Now, last question, Ingrid. What can you advise to other digital marketers out there?
For all digital marketers out there, focus on solving one problem and be good at it. Listen to your customers. Don't be afraid to iterate, even if it's just one customer. Understand the needs, and then don't be afraid to test. Don't be afraid to try new things that could work, as long as if you believe that it would benefit your customers.
Such great insights that you've shared to me today, Ingrid. And before we come to a close, let me just do a quick recap of what we've discussed today. And I realize that marketing is really an important role in every business. And you can be the best at what you do, but if people don't know you, then you are still not going to make any profit, as what others are saying. Best known beats best. And like what Ingrid has mentioned, she has helped Denari Cash in promoting and reaching a lot of expatriates here in the UAE and actually in the entire Middle East, with the different strategies that she mentioned, like being more by promoting more personalized ads, gamification, referrals, and also in terms of handling the team. She makes sure that communication is there and the marketing strategy is clear to everyone. There's a goal that you guys have to accomplish, and all you guys are really doing your best to communicate and to understand your customers better, so you can also provide better services in the end. Again, thank you so much, Ingrid, for sharing your thoughts on how you help Denari Cash in promoting your business and reaching more customers, and most importantly, helping the expats remitting or sending their money back home safely and securely. Now, would you like to add anything?
Thank you to everyone who has been an avid customer of Denari Cash. I would also like to invite all expats in the UAE. We're servicing 11 countries, to try download Denari Cash and then watch other videos for our DC Academy series. I hope you learned a lot from us.
Well, thank you so much, Ingrid, and thank you for watching this episode. We hope that you have learned a lot from us today. And if you want to catch me or Ingrid or the entire Denari Cash team, please feel free to send us a message on the comment section. So again, this has been DC Talk presents DC Academy, imparting ideas, insights, and innovation. Once again, I'm Tolentino, and I am your host. Thank you for watching.